yourself in this room, that you speak through me and use my mouth as a direct voice to people. Ask that you allow them to hear what it is that you need them to hear. Allow them to see what it is that you need them to see, to feel the energy of the environment that we are currently living in. And I ask that this just is a great video. I hope that people enjoy and take the gifts and the treasures from my words. But yeah, God, you're already here. I'm not tripping, but I just ask that the people are open to receiving the words that I have to say today, as I always say in my videos. But yeah, let's just get into it, okay? Hello guys, my name is Maya Nael, for those that don't know me. I am a designer, but I am currently traveling the world and just experiencing the beauty in every corner of this planet. I'm enjoying the experience, but I know I want to bring you guys a part of this journey. I want you guys to live through me. I feel like that is my motto for life. This will be a Q&A. I am new to YouTube, so I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit more. I know a lot of you guys came from Michaela's channel, and I do greatly appreciate all of you guys that have showed love on my last video. But yeah, I am Maya Nael. For those that just do not know, I am Maya Nael. If you do know, then you know how I am. You know me. But for those that don't know, this is me, this is I, this is she. And we're just gonna get into the video. You guys asked me questions on Instagram a few times, and I would like to answer them. So, let's get started. The first question is, how did you start traveling long term? So for those that don't know, I do travel the world. I was in Egypt for a month, and I am now currently in Thailand. I have been here for a month, and then I'm going to stay an additional month, and then I'll go to my next destination. How I started this journey of traveling, this is not a vacation for me. This is actually the lifestyle that I chose to live. And for me, the whole beginning of 2022, for the first 6 months of 2022, I strictly dedicated my time to my job. I worked from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I'm working 13 to 15 hours a day. Sometimes I'll work later than 11 if I chose more overtime. But I'll work, here comes the airplane. So disrespectful. So like I was saying, for the first 6 months of 2022, I dedicated my time to my job. I worked 60 hours a week and sometimes more, but that for me was me teaching myself dedication. For those that personally know me, they know I don't do the 9-to-5 jobs. I'm not one to advocate for you to work for someone else. I would never do that. Never do that. I will be broke and happy before I'm paid and miserable. But I knew I needed to dedicate something for me. I needed, something needed to be pulled out of me. I wanted more. So I did work a 9-to-5 job, and I saved all my money. I moved back with my mom in January of 2022. So I could, have an environment where I felt comfortable and at peace, and I didn't have to struggle about paying bills and struggle with apartment, and I didn't want to do that. So I moved back with my mom, and I saved my money, and then I left. Honestly, it took a lot of dedication. I could have saved more money, but that's just how I started. I planned things out during those 6 months of where I wanted to go, where I wanted to stay. And it's quite simple to an extent. It is simple to just get started and to just travel if you save money. And I would recommend saving at least $10,000. From my experience, that's the bare minimum for the time that I want to travel. If you want to travel for a month or 2 months, then you can save less. But for me, I want to travel at least 6 months. That's my goal, is 6 months minimum. Why did you leave America? Girl, why wouldn't I leave America? Honestly speaking, it's one of them questions where it's why wouldn't I? But to answer your question for real, I left because America created for me because I see, I see everything. America, if you get that, you get that. If you know, you know. I see. If you know, you know. But America for me was creating this mindset where I was losing the love that I once had for the world. But the beauty and the essence of living, the essence of life, the human experience, I was losing sight of that beauty. I was losing sight of it because I was constantly being thrown with America's bullshit. Like, it's always something. There's always something that they're infiltrating. It's always something. It's never a chance to simply live. It's like we're constantly on this cycle of survival. We go to work or go to school, go home, miserable. It's like that cycle just continues and continues and continues. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, hey, enjoy America. But for those that are not, for those that are, the average, regular human beings, it's that constant cycle of survival. I couldn't live that way. I felt like I was not living to my fullest extent of this human experience. I was not experiencing it because it was limited. It was very limited in this environment where it doesn't work for the people. It's not for the people. It's not meant for the people. So hopefully that answers that question. I know it was a lot, but hopefully it answers it. Best advice you can give someone who is starting their spiritual journey. The best advice I could give would be consistent and be patient. Ooh, be consistent and be patient. Honestly, it's one of those things where it never stops. Once you start that spiritual journey, once you start seeing, it will never stop. It will never stop. Question everything. Analyze everything. If you see, I don't even want to say the word because I think YouTube I don't know what YouTube gonna do. But if you see certain things being infiltrated, certain diseases, certain motives being infiltrated, I want you to question it. Question it, research, read, and analyze. Do not believe that everything that is presented to you is the ultimate truth. The truth to all of your answers is within. Go inward, and I promise you, the more inward that you go, is the more that you'll see the truth of reality. The more that you will be able to create this own environment, your own environment, without reality affecting you. It's going to be times where it's just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to fucking be here. This world is a mess. Everything is a mess. It's real ghetto. 0 out of 10 would recommend. But you have to understand that your spirit chose to be in this lifetime for a specific reason. And you have to every day go out seeking what that reason is. You may not understand why you are here. You may not understand when your purpose is going to happen. But do understand that your spirit chose this lifetime. This has never occurred. We have never had technology before at this advancement. We have never experienced a whole pandemic. It's your spirit chose this lifetime for a reason. It's a reason. It is definitely a reason. So stay consistent and be patient with yourself. Show compassion to yourself. You're not going to get it right all the time. Just because you know X, Y, and Z, just because you know what's best for you, it's not going to be peaches and cream. It's really not. I promise you it's not. You're going to continue to go through this cycle where you feel this high and then you dip to the lows. And it's going to be a cycle. It's going to constantly happen because you're constantly evolving within yourself. So just remain consistent. That's all that I can say. Remain consistent. Don't give in to the system. Trust yourself. Go inward and find your truth. And question everything. Question everything. This question was funny to me. Why are you so low-key? Like, I don't really know how to answer that. I'm low-key because You can't figure me out. No one will be able to figure me out. You might think you have me figured out, but you ain't got me figured out. Okay? Let's be real. But, yeah, I'm low-key, like, it's not meant for everyone to know what you're doing. I can't attach everybody to what I got going on. Who do you sometimes compare yourself to? Kanye. Like, without a doubt, Kanye. I admire Kanye for numerous of reasons. For so many reasons. He's one of those people that people just don't understand. Like, when people look at me, you know, you understand what I present, but you don't understand me as a person. You don't know how deep this shit really is. Like, that's Kanye for me. Kanye is one of the people who he gonna say what he want to say. He gonna do what he want to do. It don't matter how you take it, how you perceive it. But if you are tapped in, if you are intellectually tapped in, if you see through everything, I'm gonna keep referring to that. If you see through everything, you can gauge and understand what he's actually saying. He can't just blatantly say what he want to say. But if you really watch him, you really understand his intentions and what he is actually saying between the lines, the man is phenomenal. He is phenomenal. With everything that he does, he's phenomenal. And people can't understand him. You think he bipolar, you think he got mental this, mental that. No, you just don't understand him. He doesn't fit into the box of what's normal. He doesn't think like a normal human being. So you're trying to label him. Baby, you can't do that to me either. So yeah, me and Kanye locked in. If you could teach the entire world one concept, what would it be? If I could teach you guys anything, if there's anything that you take away from this video or you take away from me, my lifestyle, my personality is to seek truth. To seek truth. To go inward because you hold all the answers if you actually search. And to seek truth. Trust yourself. Trust what your mind presents to you. Because I promise you, this is not the first lifetime that you have lived. This is not the first lifetime that you have lived. There's experiences and knowledge that you hold from previous lifetimes. If you go inward, if you question and you analyze everything, when I say everything, from questioning yourself, questioning why you chose your parents, questioning why the world is the way the world is, questioning if you actually believe the things that you believe, or are these beliefs something that was put onto you. You need to question everything. You need to seek truth within yourself. That's all I'm going to say. That's the concept that I feel like a lot of us need to focus on. Seek the truth. Stop living in this box of illusions. Stop letting them manipulate and control your mind. Seek the truth. What do you do to help you stay grounded? There's a lot of things that I do. I feel like everything in some shape, way, or form keeps me grounded. But my go-tos would be definitely praying. And really just talking. Just talking out loud to God. I feel like prayer doesn't have to be this intense, emotional feeling. It can simply just have a conversation with yourself, with God. To be honest and open. And yeah, so prayer definitely keeps me grounded. Be in nature, pray, and journal. I would definitely say journal. Even if your words ain't gotta sound good, just get the thoughts out. Put them on paper, and reread them. I promise you'll see your growth. You may not even be thinking that you're growing spiritually or mentally, but if you write and you go back and read, honestly, it makes me cry to go back and read my stuff, because I have journals, not one, not two, but since I was 15, I have journals, and I'm now 21. So yeah, journal, pray, be in nature. Should go to keep you grounded. Is your intelligence or wisdom more useful? This is a good question, because I don't think people really understand the difference between intelligence and wisdom. And if you do, kudos to you. But for me, intelligence is what you know, what you have learned. Wisdom is you applying what you have learned in action. So for me, wisdom is more useful because I can know everything. I can think I know everything. I can learn this, and that. But until it is put into action, I'm not going to acquire wisdom. So for me, wisdom is more useful. And I have a lot of wisdom to share, in my personal opinion. That might be my ego talking. But for real, I feel like I have a lot of personal things that I have experienced that have accumulated a lot of wisdom within me at my age. And I would like to share that with y'all one day. I really would. What long-term goals do you plan to use with your creativity and the type of mentality that you have? Long-term plans. I don't really share this with people because, like I said before, I don't like people to attach themselves or to send me the evil eye to the things that I want to accomplish within my life. But I'm trying to step away of like getting out of that mindset and just trusting that no one's jealousy, envy, or wickedness can take away from what I'm doing for myself or for my people. My long-term goal is to have a creative studio in a country of poverty. So I want to be able to, like, a lot of my friends are creatives, and I want to be able to fly them out to my creative studio. And let's say it's in Gambia. Gambia is a place in Africa, if y'all don't know. I'll visit Gambia, see how I like it, meet the children, meet the environment, see how, just see how energetically it is. And then I'll create a creative studio. I'll fly out my friends who may be good at music, they may be good at dance, they may be good at designing, they may be good at art. I'll fly my friends out or people that I know that are good in those fields to have these workshops at my creative studio for the kids in poverty. And I want to do that because a lot of these countries do focus on education. They focus on like that being the only way for them to get out of the environment that they live in. Is to be educated, go to school, and get a good job. And I kind of agree, but not everyone works that way. Not everyone is meant to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher. It doesn't work for everyone. Some kids have other interests, and I want to show them, like, you have this interest, and you can make it out with this interest. You don't have to, like, because, I don't want to say you don't have to go to school. Because some of them can't afford to go to school, I want to show them that there's another way you can make it out. Does that make sense? Like, some of them can't afford it. They can't afford to get an education. So if you can't afford to get an education, you can make art. You can make art. Let's make some art. I'm going to show you how to do X, Y, and Z. And you continue to embrace this gift that you have been given. Just because you can't go to school don't mean you can't do something with the gifts that you have. So I want to show them that. And yeah, like, that's one of my long-term goals. But don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Keep it between you and I. Like, don't tell nobody, okay? How did you become who you are? Trauma. If I'm being so honest, trauma. Like, without my trauma, I would not be who I am. I appreciate everything I went through. I definitely do. Y'all don't know the details. Some of y'all do. Like, some of y'all know, like, your girl has went through it. Especially 2021. I was going through it. Talking about, child, 2021. But I lost everything. Like, everything. I lost everything that I had. And I don't know, my trauma is the reason why I am who I am. I've healed, I've grown through it. I have discovered parts of myself that I might have hidden for a long time, or I've just discovered parts of myself that I never knew were there from my trauma. Honestly, like, trauma is really a beautiful thing if you make it out to be that way. Like, imagine if the world was just peaches and cream and you never experienced nothing bad. do you really appreciate the life that you lived in at that point? It's like when everything's taken away from you, when you're at your lowest, when you feel hella depressed or suicidal, it's like you appreciate the moments when you're high again. And I'm on my high horse. I ain't gonna say my high horse, but like I'm not where I used to be. But I can be more appreciative and show more gratitude and really be present and enjoy the moment that I am living in because of my trauma. Because I did feel the lowest of my lows. And yeah, like that's really it. Like I didn't want to ramble too much, and I feel like I did still. But I hope you guys learned something. You took something away from this video, or just, you know, if you enjoyed watching me and listening to me, I appreciate that too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, and that's so fucking typical. Like, I hate YouTubers that be like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe." I don't like that. I don't feel like that's like genuine, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I would appreciate it though. I definitely would appreciate it because I am trying to like reach people. I just want to plant seeds in people's minds for y'all to water. That's really it. That's my motto for this channel. That's literally my motto. I'm here to plant seeds in the mind for people to water. Like, so liking, commenting, subscribing is not for a number thing. Like, I don't want you to like, comment, subscribe because I want my numbers to go up. I want you to like, comment, subscribe so other people can see it. So I can also plant the seeds in their mind. That's really it. So please do that for me. And baby, it's free and we like free shit. Like, come on now, like it's free. You need like a little comment, baby, it ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't coming out your pockets. So I would appreciate it. I really would. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. That's me. I'm Lion I am she. I am her. Peace.